Tempers are short these days when it comes to air travel. You know it. I know it. And this is the Christmas season, so it's only going to get worse. But a Detroit to San Diego Delta flight was just a bit more intense than usual because a passenger decided to storm past the agent at the gate and right onto the plane and then start demanding overhead bin space. Pretty disruptive stuff. In the end, this is how it looked. Yeah, no way, exactly. She had to be dragged off. Cabin full of passengers all watching, kind of stunned silent. You could hear a few oh my gods, but I think most people were kind of embarrassed, slightly amused, weirded out. I think all of the above, but it was kind of a quiet, unusual extraction.
464 radio, send us a car.
464, here we come. Erin Fairmoulen is an anchor and reporter at WWJ News Radio 950 in Detroit. Is there more to this? It just seems very strange, Erin, the way she just refused to leave. Is there more to this?
That's what we're wondering, too, and we're not getting a lot of answers right now. We actually put out a call to the prosecutor and the airline. They released a statement, of course. But if you watch the video, when she's being carried by, she almost looks unresponsive at one point, and her eyes look closed. And in one part of the video, you hear a passenger on the plane say, was she tased? Which leads me to believe that, you know, we don't really know exactly everything that happened because the video only starts when they're carrying her off of the plane.
But we do know this, Erin, and that is that she was not leaving of her own volition, and she was aggressive. She didn't show ID or a ticket when she stormed onto the jetway and onto the plane?
That's what witnesses are saying. Now, the airport police wouldn't confirm that, nor Delta, but the only statement they released was that said she was not compliant when officers came on the plane and asked her to leave. That's the only thing we can confirm at this point. Now, witnesses described her as mouthy. They said she had a huge attitude. They also said that she was actually tackled and brought to the ground by police after she blew by the gate agent without checking in.
Well, we can tell you this, no charges yet, which is sort of strange, given all the things we've seen on airplanes and how they result in charges. Apparently, she is in violation, we're told, of airport ordinances, but we're not exactly sure what that's going to end up as in terms of action. I just want to show you something that happened a couple weeks ago that you probably saw on the news, and it was a passenger just after the election who was obviously a Donald Trump supporter, screaming lots of nasty things at people he said were Hillary Clinton supporters on the flight. Take a look at this.
You can't hear me! Donald Trump, baby! That's right, this man knows what's up! We got some Hillary on here? Come on, baby! Trump! That's what I thought, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, baby, Donald Trump is your president, every one of you. If you don't like it, too bad.
Well, you know what? Delta didn't like it. They didn't take him off the flight, and they had to apologize. They did apologize to all of those passengers. They refunded the ticket money for every one of those passengers. Then they did this. They banned that man for life. He can no longer fly on Delta for the rest of his life for that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Erin, with the woman Erin was reporting on. We don't have her name because she's not charged. So David and Joey, I was always led to believe it's serious when you mess around at airports or mess around on planes. Usually it's a federal offense. Why is there no charge in this?
Yeah, well, there should be a charge. I mean, there should be a zero-tolerance policy to go flying past the gate attendant and to not show your ticket, to have that type of attitude. It can't be tolerated. I mean, even Joey's on his best behavior when he's on planes. I mean, you know, this attitude cannot be tolerated, and she should have been tackled and brought to the ground. It is a security issue.
Well, here's the bottom line. She's not charged yet. It doesn't mean that she's not going to be charged. And what you see there was passive resistance. There's a number of ways, Ashley, to resist the police. One is to fight them, and another is to passively resist and have them carry you off the plane. Yes, she was disruptive. And the larger issue for me is not even running past security, demanding space. But what is she going to do during the flight that may subject other passengers passengers to danger when you can't call the police to get on the plane and get her off the plane.
And
that's a good
the
point.
problem.
That's what happened with that other video also with the Trump supporter.
Yeah.
You know, and
They didn't take him off.
And it didn't matter that he was a Trump supporter. He disrupted the flight. He disrupted the flight.
Maybe she'll get banned for life too.
We'll see. Well, we'll watch and see. But it was just odd. The whole thing was just odd to watch and strangely silent. So this other video that you've been seeing a lot of, and the case that we've been following, is not silent at all. It's Dalia DiPolito. She's the one who was accused of hiring the hitman, who was posing as a police officer, the one she was hiring to kill her husband, allegedly. And now her fate is in the hands of yet another jury.
It's not changing. No, there's no, like, I'm determined already. I'm positive, like, 5,000% sure. Like, I was stressing when you told me you were going to come up here, and then I'm, like, looking at the time. I'm like, well, he's not coming. He's not this.